Hi guys, happy Friday. It is November 2nd, so I thought I would share with you my October favorites and just some things that I have been loving as of late. So this may bleed a little bit between October and the very beginning of November, since this is the beginning of November, but that's okay. So these are things that I have been loving the past few weeks. I'm just going to start off with like my top picks because they're sitting right in front of me and then I can get them out of the way. So my first few picks are from one brand in particular, and I know they're ridiculously expensive, but they're so good. I love them so much. And it's Pat McGrath eyeshadows. So I have been using this palette here, which is the Bronze Temptation. I have been using Dark Star. Love this palette. I mean, these are just so unique. Let me show you inside what the product actually looks like. So here we have Bronze Temptation, and I mean, good golly, these two shades here are what made me buy this palette. So they're just so pretty. So pretty. I just can't. They're so creamy and pigmented, and yeah, the packaging is like a work of art. They're so good. The next thing I have been loving, like I said, was the Dark Star. I bought this palette because in particular of one shade here, which is Interstellar. This shade is stunning. It's this gorgeous blue eyeshadow with like, it almost, Durbin says it looks purple, but I think it's still blue. But it, like in this light where I have no light, it does look straight up purple. But when I hold it up to the actual natural light, it looks blue, and there's like little bits of like sea foam glitters in it. It's just so pretty. The final palette I've been loving from Pat McGrath is What's on My Eyes right now. It was like love at first sight. I stalked it on the website forever. Finally decided I was gonna splurge because it's ridiculously priced, but it's beautiful. It's the Bronze Seduction palette. Oh golly, like I said, this is what's on my eyes today. I'm working on a video that's I wear this palette for an entire like work week. So I'm not going to do like a ton of swatches on this one because I'm going to do that in that video. So, but oh my gosh, this rose gold shade, which is all over my lids today. Like, I don't even know how, like, this is an actual eyeshadow. It's just so stunning. Okay, a couple of more eyeshadows products is this is the Emily Edit Revolution, Makeup Revolution collab. This is a great palette. This is like at the extreme opposite end of everything I just showed you. I think this is like a $20 palette, and you get all of these shades in here. Some of my favorites this is like my go-to for like just really simple, easy look. So I like Oh Heavens, I like Midwest. I like this, where is it? Apartment. It's like a nice deeper brown shade. Belle Violet is a really pretty purple, and then Love Tons. Those are just some of the shadows I have played with. There we go. So just a really nice, affordable option. You can do so much with it. And I love Emily Noel's channel. She's just so down to earth. She's another Midwest gal. Like I am a Midwest gal. And I love that. I think that's why I relate to her so much. So, and then of course the Emily Edit the needs. So that was the wants. This is the needs. This is a nice, like, just, I really particularly like these face products. The highlight, blush, and bronzer are really nice. Trying to get my camera to focus. There we go. Sorry about that. And then you get all these, you know, really pretty eyeshadow colors as well. So another palette that I personally really liked, I felt like it got a lot of like mixed reviews on YouTube, but it's the Too Faced Gingerbread palette. I used this quite a few times when I first got it. I've had it for, I think probably over a month now. I really like Spiked Eggnog and Gumdrop, and Figgy Pudding is great, and oh, Hot Toddy, yeah, that's the one I really think is pretty. So there's some finger swatches, and then there they are, swatched out. There is Spiced Rum is not the greatest, and then I don't like this glitter shade at all, this Sugar Daddy. Like, it's just a mess. But you know, that's only two of the shadows. I think this is just such a really pretty nice warm option. So yeah, I really liked it. And of course, like everything with Too Faced, it has a scent to it. I think it smells kind of chocolatey, but that's just me. One other thing that I have been loving, we're switching off of eyeshadow palettes now, and this is a blush. It's an oldie but a goodie. It's MAC Peaches. That's what's on my cheeks right now. It's just so pretty. Can you even see that? You can see it on my cheeks. That's a little better. But I've been using that a ton recently. I don't know, I just think the peachiness looks good on my skin tone. And then I've talked about this so much. It's the Nars Powermatte Lip Pigments. These are my favorite liquid lipsticks, and in fact, they're pretty much the only ones that I wear. This is in the shade American Woman, and it's what's on my lips right now. I like these because you can wear them pretty heavy, or you can kind of like shear them out with your finger. I'll just take my finger and just rub around, and then it kind of looks like a blotted lip, and I really like that. Okay, I just got this, but I already know it's gonna be a favorite. You'll see it in a look coming up. This is the Marc Jacobs, let's see, Whirlpool liner. It's really pretty, and it's just a nice pop of color on my brown eyes. I really like it. It lasted for most of the day, and then I reapplied it at the end of the day, like the end of the work day yesterday, from when I'm filming this. I went to see the High School Musical, and so I got home from work and touched up my makeup, and it was just kind of starting to wear off, so I just touched it up, and it, you know, it just lasted the rest of the evening. So, and I have really watery eyes, so okay. Another thing I've been wearing a ton, pretty much every day, is this palette here. This is the Smashbox Cali Contour, and you have glitter on my product. So bronzer, highlights, that's too dark for me. That's borderline too dark for me. And then contour, I mix these all together and go all around my face. This clearly has gotten a lot of love because I've hit pan. This is what I set my concealer with, and I love it. And this is a beautiful blush. I just haven't been wearing it as of late. So those are my favorite makeup products. Okay, I'm going to tell you a book that I read this month. You've probably maybe heard of it. I hope you've heard of it. Did I say I listened to it? I used Audible, and I listened to
with editing and post-production.
Here we go. Busy Phillips, This Will Only Hurt a Little. I've been obsessed with Busy Phillips lately for the past several months, like not in a weird way, but I watch her Instagram stories. I've started watching her show that just came out on E! It's so freaking refreshing to hear a woman talking about things like periods and diva cups and like stuff like that that you don't hear talked about on TV, but that's what's gonna make it like okay to talk about on TV, like when people talk about those things, because those things affect women. Like, and she said something on her show this week. You'll have to, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But she said poverty is sexist. I can't replay what she said, so I'm just going to leave you with that. Because of the tampon tax is what she's talking about. But go and watch it on, you know, DVR the show if you can't watch it at night. It's on, I think it's going to be on YouTube now. But yeah, so I guess that's another favorite is her show. But this book, going back to This Will Only Hurt a Little, this book is amazing. She is so honest and raw, and she's just a person I find so easy to root for. She talks a lot about her career. She names names. It's like juicy at times. It's just a really good book, and I loved hearing it. I loved her reading it. So yeah, that I recommend. And with that, I'm already almost at 13 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off here. These are just some of the things I've been loving this month, and I hope you guys all are having a good fall wherever you are at, and I will catch you next time. Bye!